right. What up? Hey, oh, people already in here. What's up? I appreciate y'all. Give me 1 second. I gotta do some house cleaning. What's up, y'all? I went on and said, let me talk about this because I guess everybody is getting upset or in their feelings about this Jack Harlow situation. Number one, I think the guy's a clown. That's just, what I think. But how many of y'all know who Jack Harlow is? Can y'all hear me? Do I sound good? Let me know. I'm trying something out. What's up, Patricia Blair? What's up, Auntie Leah, Alina, and Makia Sanders, and everybody. Yeah, Twitter, they clowned him, and for every rightfully so. So Jack Harlow had did an interview a couple of days back. It got released, and it said something about him feeling blacker. Him feeling blacker. I think that's what what it was. It was about him feeling blacker. Let me read the exact, because I just find it funny, and I guess he still gets a pass because people are just like giving him grace. So, okay, this is what he said. Hold on.
Really went deeper into blackness. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black music. Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yeah.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. Mm-hmm. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So yeah, I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? I hope y'all heard it. I'm over here just playing it, ain't saying nothing. Did y'all hear that? What's up, what's up? Jen Brown and Mary A and Pat Blair. What's up? Did y'all hear that? They said he was speaking on going in deeper into black music on this new album. Rather than taking the safer route by retreating into traditional white sounds. He said, I got blacker. I love black music. I love the sound of black music. And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, the safer landing spots that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. It appealed to me to do something that at the time, when plenty of people are expected to take the same routes as others, take the same route that might not be expected, but is also one I genuinely want to take. So this was him speaking on the NYT Popcast. I'm not too familiar with what a Popcast is, but I guess that's the name of the podcast. And yeah, this is him saying he loves black music. Jack Harlow, all music even when we talk about soul music or Renaissance music, Mozart and Brahms and all them, that's black music too. Unbeknownst to you, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I guess you're talking about pop, white pop music. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I mean, he's known for what? He's known for a song that Glamorous or whatever. He sampled the Black Eyed Peas. And yeah, he I don't know. I don't know what to take of this comment that he said. He sounds real goofy. I'll say it like that. I understand what he's saying though, because I've actually been on my little, I would say, musical journey, just trying to actually come up with something that hasn't been done before. So I've been studying everything from, the early 1900s pop music, even neo soul, so-called neo soul. You can look on my posts. I have some Duke Ellington. I got a little bit of everything. I'm just absorbing it all. I don't just say black music, but I know who are the mothers and fathers of American music. The forefathers of American music is black music. So, you know, um, yeah, the Black Eyed Peas. That's who he sampled originally. The Black Eyed Peas for that Glamorous. That's Fergie. How about that? Let's just say Fergie. But who's the producer for Fergie is Will I Am.
Barely Black Eyed Peas.
The Black Eyed Peas, not the Black Guy Peas. Maybe that's what they thought I heard. But no, I've been listening to everything. Jag got on me talking about some. I'm a Jill Scott fan because I was I'm learning to play these neo soul chords. So forgive me,
What
y'all.
are you
I know how
talking
to
about?
listen. No, I'm trying to give everybody a little backstory. I know how to write.
No, no, what are you talking about?
No, listen. I know how to
Get
write
out of here, man.
music. Are you wait? What are you talking about? Okay, I know how to write music, and I can read, but then it's kind of difficult to play. Jag, why did you leave? Come back. So it's difficult for me to play. But she was teasing me about that, and I told her, no, I'm studying everything, and I'm learning how to play these chords. And when you get into that, you get into the whole thing about uh chords and chord progression and stuff like that. It's a science, music theory, right? Anyway, I I say you got to study all the old music to know, you know, where to go. Yes, essentially, that's why I'm at. So Jack Harlow, he said what? He's gotten into black music. Fergie is white. Fergie's white. Fergie is white. We know that. Yeah. Uh, beach music is okay. I'm gonna look into that. Whatever beach music is. I guess when we're talking about popular music and they talk about white music, they're talking about what? What are they talking about? Maybe the Beach Boys grew up down the street from Hawthorne. Hold on, Jack. Can you come back? I'm getting into the roast part of it.
I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got black
music.
He got blacker with his music. That's hilarious. He went and got blacker with the music, and yeah. So this is uh this is him saying, okay, here you go. Hold on. Jag, are you there? Hello? Tina Marie. Oh yeah, Tina Marie was dope. Tina Marie was the business. Shout out to, rest in peace to Tina Marie. Um, Jag, what? Okay, hold up. I was trying to explain something.
Mm-hmm. Go on ahead, explain it. Leave me out of
And
it.
okay, the fact that I said I'm trying to get more into the musical talents, and I was basically just saying, like,
You
really,
might
there's
want to
like no.
calm down.
I know. I will. Hold on. I was saying I want to get um, deeper into this musical theory. Jack
Mm-hmm.
Harlow went ahead and said he's going to. Well, he's doing what he's doing, and he got blacker with his music. That's basically what he said, right? This is why I'm going with it. he, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is AI.
We got Jack Harlow and they got Shabuzi.
Well, there we go. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, I don't want Jack Harlow,
I don't want
and I don't want
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi either. I don't want Shabuti or Shabuzi, whatever his name is. I call him Shabuti.
I'm still trying to figure out how a Nigerian scam artist turned country singer gets to run around throwing his booty hole all over the place. And he ain't been just disowned by his people. I'm trying to figure out how that happened. I guess they
Right.
paid some money.
Well, you know how they do, man. Um, Shabuzi that's a whole nother story. But he's supposed to be country.
Yeah, he's supposed to be country. He a country person.
Okay, so they gave us Shabuti, and we got Mr. Harlow here, Mr. Jack Harlow.
No, Naps Harlow. Nap
Oh
Harlow.
shit. So now we got the different names of Jack Harlow. You said Naps Harlow. That is funny.
Yeah.
They they were cooking the crap out of this guy on Twitter. Hold on, I'm about to get into it because when I saw this, I
Mm.
was dying because you called him Naps Harlow.
Yeah,
They called
Naps
him something else
Harlow.
on Twitter.
You know, he got that kinky hair.
You say you got kinky hair.
No, he not. Mary, I love you, but I have to disagree. Mac Miller was talented, without a doubt.
Oh no, you
Jack
can't take nothing
Harlow,
away from
Jack Harlow,
Mac Miller.
it is a coin toss. Oh, Giovanni, he loved Mac Miller too.
Mac Miller was the truth.
Mac had a thing. He had a thing going on.
Mac was
He had a
dope.
thing going on. I mean, the truth is, Anderson ain't been right since Mac passed.
Well, so Schoolboy Q too. Schoolboy Q,
Yeah,
that was Mac's homeboy, man. So
I know. Truth is, if anybody, if any white boy had the ability to surpass and supersede Eminem, it was Mac Miller.
yep.
You gave Mac Miller 5 more years than what he had, and he would have been matching Eminem. And the funny
Yep.
thing is, M did it with a ghostwriter, a black ghostwriter. Mac had the gift, genuinely. Isn't that funny?
Hold on.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell your girlfriends to be quiet?
No, I'm at the store. What are you talking about? They just working. Hold on one
Yeah, that
second.
they working. You know what they say about you.
What they what? No, I don't know what they say about. You tell me what they say about.
You know they say you do business on Figueroa.
Really? That's what they say?
Now we're even.
Even on what? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
you yeah, you gonna I'm not gonna say anything violent that I'm gonna do because I know then that'll get used against me.
Listen to me. That's what
Bust you upside your
happens.
head.
Alina's, thank you. Alina says, do you mind if I read this super chat from our dear Alina's?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Uh-huh.
Alina says, Jack Harlow is a dime a dozen pop star, the type that reminds me that the industry doesn't take talent. I loved Mac Miller. My therapist loved Shabuzi. I tried to steer her away. Smart girl, God bless you. You got God in your heart.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my goodness. Long live Mac Miller.
Oh, fun. Oh, I mean, they're doing, yeah. So I had mine on Tuesday. And, I mind you, I work all
Is
7 days.
she
Okay.
like on your back?
No, thank you.
Oh,
Back. Tell
71,
that hoe to
5,
back.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Thank
You guys volume up, huh?
I know.
No, Carla, no, you didn't say Strodell. I'm done.
Wait. Okay, well, what am I the giver or the receiver? Because I just collected some money from these people on Figueroa. I guess that's Strodell. That's hilarious.
Let's not go too far because you know the haters, they
You
love to
acting like
just
I'm
be
trying
up
to
in there.
steal something. I bought this.
What?
But hold on.
What? Oh Lord. See what I'm saying? We should probably just stick to the content. Cause I don't know why they say what they say. I don't know what they talking about. You know, people like to say a lot of stuff.
That is funny though. Strodell. Why on Fig exactly? Why I got to be on Fig? Anyway,
I see
so
you had to put us on mute while you pulled out that pimp
oh
hand.
no, I had to cuss somebody out. I had to
Yeah,
cuss somebody out.
I see you had to put on your
Does
pimp hand.
Wolfgang does Wolfgang have to smack a?
I don't know.
Does
Make
does
sure
does
if you
Wolf
smack it, make sure if you smack it with your backhand, she land all the way down the neck of this.
does Wolfgang? I'm serving two meats, dark meat and white meat. Which side you want?
Oh Lord have mercy.
The dark side or the white side? Do I gotta smack a bitch? Strodell, that is hilarious. See, you the one that got it started. So go ahead.
I look, I wasn't trying to get it started. I'm just saying you know what I mean, you was throwing them low darts at my feet, so I figured I'd, chop at your ankle.
I didn't throw no darts at your damn feet. I was just talking about what I was talking about. You said
No, ain't
you the one
nobody
getting all
stripping.
sensitive.
Ain't no strip Dale. No, ain't no
Strip,
strippers. Ain't no strippers
strip.
going on
God,
on that strip shit over here.
that's somebody else stripping. I'm not tripping, nor have I ever been stripping.
I can't. We clowning. We clowning.
Okay, so back to Jack this Jack Harlow mess because
Yes.
I'm not entertaining what y'all trolls are saying online.
No, what listen to me. You were in the middle of a thing. I figured we'd lighten the mood.
Yeah, I'm a lighten my slap with the white side of my hand.
You know what? I wish people would get as, aggressive with their fingers as you are with that backhand and hit that like button. You know what I mean? We got 61 people up in here that we need the likes to match the views. Come on now.
We gotta let the carpet match the drapes, y'all. Come on.
My God.
Yeah, show us some love. Hit the like button, y'all. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying because I just found this hilarious. Um, so everybody's cooking them on Twitter, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Y'all heard what he said. He said something about him getting blacker. What do you say about that? Like, and let's go back a little bit because we could talk about you talked about Mac Miller. Mac Miller is one of the dopest white boys.
Carla, he's
That
not calling you a troll, dear.
oh no, I'm not calling you a troll. It's all good.
It's just
It's y'all can make fun of me. I'm not tripping. I'm not sensitive like that.
mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Okay. Oh man, this battery. Well, at least this battery is good. Um, yo, so Mac Miller.
We can see whatever you got going on.
Okay, hold on. So
It's
now
probably a
you
good
can't. Now
idea.
you see me. Now you don't. How about that?
It's probably a good idea, maybe just yeah.
Okay. So I'll be stationary in a second. Um, um, Mac Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And when we dealing with our hip hop brothers and sisters, we don't really care about race. It's really just about your authenticity, your creativity, how dope you
Mm-hmm.
are. You ain't biting. Why you think Vanilla Ice didn't really get the love that he's supposed to got when he first came out? The dude was just corny, and you
Well,
can just tell.
I mean, the thing is he did get a lot of love. There was a lot of people that loved him. There was a lot of people that loved that record. It wasn't until he started having to contend with the pressure. After that situation happened between him and Suge Knight, he was straight booty hole and everybody took shot to him. And that was just that. It's I mean, the truth is, to a certain extent, Vanilla Ice was like he was like, kid and play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But he was
He was
still
like
corny
kid
as
and
all
play.
hell. Kid and play.
So so
There's a
was Kid and
difference.
Play. So
Well,
was Kid and
okay.
Play. Let's
Kid
just
and
be real.
play.
Kid and Play was
Yeah.
corny as hell.
Kid and play was kind of corny, just like Will Smith was kind of corny. But and in all honesty, when you look back at it, they were all acting. They were all freaking acting, all of them. I think Vanilla Ice was just over the top.
I mean, I guess you could say he was over the top. He had the look. He was able to do the dance steps. I mean, like to a certain extent, he was biting off a hammer, but it wasn't whack.
Okay.
Like I think the problem with Vanilla Ice, honestly, was that he wasn't whack enough. Because the truth is, he made some black rappers back then feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really? Damn, I never knew that.
The truth is, in all honesty, yeah, because he was selling more records than them. And those black girls were showing up at his shows loving him.
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
And they
I
sit
got you.
here like it was cool until he started pulling, black girls at the concerts, until he started, outselling, until he started going from opening act to headliner. Like there was
Yeah,
a
okay, I got
lot
you.
that went along with that. And, it's funny because for all of the hell that Rip Van Winkle caught,
Robbie Van Winkle.
I know I was joking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mhm.
Rip.
For all of that, for all of the hell that he caught, why didn't Snow catch the same amount of hell?
Oh, Snow should have caught all kinds of strays
Yo,
because that was some funny informer.
he
Boom,
he
boom,
wasn't even
down.
he wasn't even singing it
He
that
wasn't saying
time.
he was sounding like Chet Hanks. He was sounding like Tom Hanks' son.
And yet it
Informer.
was a hit
What?
record.
Right.
And you want to know
And,
what's funny? You want to know what's funny? What's the difference between Snow and Bad Bunny? Because there's a lot of Latino people that say that they can't understand what the hell Bad Bunny talking about either.
huh, okay.
I mean, his flow was tight, but he wasn't saying nothing. Like he was like one of the original mumble rappers before
Yeah,
mumble rap.
he was mumble rap before there was even a term called mumble rap, and Vanilla Ice was culture vulture before the term culture vulture was even, But
Indeed.
they were acting. I'll say they were acting.
I mean, so once again, this is a situation that's been going on for quite some time. For quite some
So,
time.
and that's why I wanted to preface and say, when we talk about our, brothers and sisters, white brothers and sisters in hip hop, it ain't about race. It's like I said, it's about the
No, but
authenticity.
it's about the authenticity, but also at the same point in time, if anybody should be upset about it, like,
Hmm.
all right, hold on. Let me put this in. Let me put this in better terms.
Well,
The reason why people are offended at what he's saying is because they don't want to be accountable for the fact that the black community has become so watered down that we've made it okay for them to feel okay saying things like this.
and I wanted to end the conversation with that. I'm glad you said that. Our well, number one, I don't think our true talent, the true talents in music, are not allowed to shine like how they used to. Like, you were probably one of the last of the Mohicans of someone who could really sing and actually got into the music industry. And then, do you think I'm lying, or is that,
No,
because
no, I'm not going to say that I'm not in the last wave of what was considered real talent and pure soul. I was definitely in the last of that, because after that, it wasn't about talent and pure soul. And for the
no,
few that broke through, um, they had to compromise what they are and what they do greatly in order to make it. Um, and by the way, just to give a little recap, because there's some people that are just coming into the room now. I hope when you came into the room, you came with a like, because I haven't seen the likes jump up yet. Guys, we could really use 40 or 50, actually 50 more likes. Um, just to give a refresher, someone wanted to hear exactly what it is that Naps Harlow had to say. So would you mind?
y'all heard it originally, right? Did y'all?
Yeah, but
Y'all heard it, right?
there are a lot of
I'll
people.
run it
There are a
back.
few
No,
people that came in. Yeah.
no. I'm just saying. I was asking if you heard it, because yeah, I wanted to make sure that y'all were able to hear it. That's why. Um, Hold on one second. Jack Harlow's comment on the podcast. How come this ain't coming up now? Okay, on the podcast, NYT podcast.
Retreat back into traditionally white sounds.
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line.
I think I love black music. I love this. I love the sound of black music. And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes that I take.
Yeah.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So
Yeah.
I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people to sing along.
I'm saying,
Yeah, and that's pretty much essentially what was said. Sorry, y'all probably saw my hand. And that's why I was leading the conversation or talking about just
Did
my
he say
musical.
R&B was soft and melodic?
Well, he said he loves R&B. Then he said, he went on to say he loves soft and melodic. Oh yeah, R&B definitely isn't necessarily soft and melodic. I was gonna
See,
listen. I ain't gonna
that's
pick
the
apart the
problem.
conversation
No,
like
but
that.
that's the problem. No, but see, that's the problem that I got with kids like this. They really don't be knowing what they talking about.
Well, yeah, true. And that's why I was saying in the beginning, I'm getting a better understanding of music theory because I can write all day. Being able to write and being able to speak is a totally different thing, right? I can write music, but then actually being able to play it and the feel and all that stuff, it matters. I think that's kind of what he was saying. I don't, I'm not gonna speak for him either, but I'm just saying if you want to grow as an artist, basically, I think he said you gotta go into this realm and not the pop ish. That pop stuff ain't nothing. It has no real weight. And the
That's funny coming
the
from him.
right. Well, there we go. But no,
He don't
we
even
can end the
realize
conversation.
he don't even
Huh?
realize how pop he is.
Right, exactly. But no, we can end the conversation with what you were talking about about um that last comment you just made because I that's where I did want to take it, and that was very prolific of what you're saying, like as far as how there's really nothing else out there,
We've watered
or
down the culture.
it's
We've watered
watered
down the
it's
culture.
watered down.
We've watered down the culture to the point where I'm gonna put it to you this way, and I hate the fact that this our country and everything that's derived from our country is based in such a racial or a color space because it's kind of like imagine 30 years from now, the the heart and soul of Mexican food
Uh
fell
huh.
through the floor, and the only representation of Mexican food that was left to be represented on the planet was Taco Bell.
Yeah, that would. Oof, ugh. Yeah, yeah.
And
That's a good analogy.
50 years from now, people will talk about, man, I had me the best Mexican meal. Oh, wait, you had some elote? What's that? I had a Mexi melt. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Man, that was most slamming Mexi melt I ever had in my life. Oh man, and that Mexican rice. Oh,
that
did you have the
cholito, huh?
olives in it? Did you have the, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what we're talking about. Exactly. Or Olive Garden was all that was left to represent Italian food. Or
Yep.
you guys see where I'm going with this. Because when it
No, that's a
comes to
great.
food and music, those two worlds, you can use a lot of the same um language or expression because they both
Yeah.
hit the same way. It's hip hop hip hop is so far from where it started and so far from what it actually was meant to do and what it was meant to bring that
Well,
it's
not even hip hop. Let's just say black music in general is done.
I know.
My OG, shout out to my OG. He used to, rock with. He really knew James Brown management, was rolling with them all. That he was a sound guy, and we were talking about just the black band, the disappearance of the black band, and he was like, probably Mint Condition was the last great black band, and if you move back before that, they started removing the horn section in popular music or black music, and he was breaking it down, and I was like, man, this needs to be a documentary, and we were
Yeah.
working on it. I think I'm still going to finish it out before he passed on, but we're missing. There's a lot of stuff missing with our music, and I'll get deep, but I ain't gonna get deep over here as far as why, because I totally get it. It's the reason why they had to sabotage your career. So like, come on, man, come on. It's
How
deep.
much
It's deep.
jazz how much jazz influence is actually left in hip hop today?
Not a lot.
Which is crazy because it was jazz influence that hip hop was built on.
Yeah, I remember us three, Cantaloupe. That was the shit, and that was like a jazz and hip hop fusion. Even rest in peace, Guru Jazzmatazz. Him and Premier. He had
I
Shaka
can't.
Khan on that
You
album
you
on
already
Volume 3.
Number one, you already know I was on Jazzmatazz.
Yeah, I know.
I was a contributor of Jazzmatazz. So it's like, it's it's really sad to see how far we've strayed away from our roots. And I mean, and if you want to know how far away we've gotten, this statement that Jack Harlow made is a perfect representation of how far we've gotten away from ourselves. So I think it's like, I don't think people should be spending time roasting him. I think people should be spending time looking at, how did we let it get this far that he feels comfortable enough to say that and think that it made sense. Like,
Well,
we allowed this.
you don't think you don't think we should be spending time roasting them? Well,
I mean, no, I'm saying
fuck that.
it's
I'm finna
it's
roast them.
easy. No, I'm just saying it's low hanging fruit though, and it doesn't
No,
solve
no,
the
no.
problem.
The
Because the
the
reason
the
why he's being roasted is because people feel like their culture is being disrespected. But guess what? How can you be mad at somebody that is, subliminally disrespecting your culture when you didn't do anything to preserve it or to fight for its authenticity?
well, that's like I said. That's why I said I wanted to end the convo on that. Hold on.
Oh boy, just walk clean through the.
Huh?
No, we were sitting here talking and some dude just like walk right across.
Yeah, I'm on the stroll.
Lord.
um. Yeah. Look. Now
Mm.
let me get into this roast because then we can get into the real shit. Because no, the same thing will make you laugh or make you cry. And you're right. We're talking about his what he said, but it's a deeper connotation to what he was saying. And like you say, we just abandon we tend to abandon our what we create, and we don't continue to refine it. And that's what's going on with black music, in my opinion. But it's a coordinated effort. I'll say it like that. This music
We
industry.
abandoned rock and roll. They tricked us away from rock and roll.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. But no, look, let's get into the roast real quick because
Come on.
these names that they came up with all kind of names, and I was dying. They said like De La Stole. That shit was funny. They said neo, like neo, but neo-Nazi,
Mm-hmm.
disingenuine,
Mm.
Yakub Kweli, Charlie Kirk Franklin, most definitely not, Music Rothschild. Like they that all this shit is funny to me. Charlie Kirk
Yeah.
Franklin is hilarious.
I mean, listen to
Um,
me. They cute with it. I like Naps Harlow. I like
Naps
Naps.
Harley, LL Cool Whip, they, not KRS One, but IRS One. Nick.
They could take off the one and just IRS.
That's right, IRS agent,
It
not
is tax season.
old dirty ballast, old dirty alabaster, or okay,
Old
Brian
dirty
McWhite,
alabaster. They really tried to go there.
Brian McWhite. That okay.
Wow.
Jew
Man, it's
Hill.
just kind of. Oh
Look,
wow.
look, Proud Boys to Men. That's Genuite.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tone Deaf. There's some of them that was kind of whack. Like, okay,
Of
Luca
course.
Vandross, that's funny. Phony, 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 that's funny. Instead of Tony. um,
You
and
want to
somebody
know
said
what's
cute.
funny? That tone deaf. That was in a movie. That was in a rap parody movie.
That was Fear of a Black Hat, right?
I think it was CB4.
CB4. Well, Fear of a Black Hat was like the CB4. Yeah.
Actually, no. Chris Rock stole
No, that's what I meant. Because Fear of a Black
CB
Hat came out in
Fear
'91,
of a
and then
Black
he did
Fear of
his
a
in
Black
'92.
Hat, Rusty Coondeef. It came out first, and then Chris Rock straight stole the entire
Straight stole
concept.
CB4.
And CB4 actually went mainstream, whereas
Fear of a
Fear of a
Black Hat was
Black
more
Hat,
underground.
it
Yeah,
stayed up. All of Rusty Condoof's films were I call her Mary J. Minaj. Somebody asked, "What does Jag call Mary J?" Mary J. Minaj.
They were
Stevie
calling
Ford was the joint.
they were calling him Cream Latifah,
Cream Latifah. Interesting.
Most Meth, Ghostface Vanilla,
Oh,
Ninth Wonder Bread,
oh,
January 6th in Park,
oh.
Manifest Destiny's Child,
Hmm.
Jay Nilla. That's funny.
Mm.
That Jay Nilla, uh, De La Soulless.
Yeah, they over there making fun of him, and guess what? Every last one of them, every last one of them made it possible for him to think it was cool. Like if we were better in depth, in our own depth, he would have known better than to say something like that. But we can't. You know what I mean? We just
No, we
it
we
is what it
we
is.
we can check them because we know what time it is. And in fact, like I said, I'll do a real conversation about this later because god damn. Jack Harlow said, "Diary of a Caucasian Still in Black Music." That's what this right here was. That's funny. Um,
Interesting.
this is the deeper conversation though that we got to have about because he's like black music or whatever, and it's like
What's so funny
uh,
is he actually thought he said something profound.
he said some colonizer type shit though. That's really
Yeah.
what it is. But he's not lying as far as like how we've just abandoned our great inventions.
We put it down so they could pick it up. And
No
guess
soul
what?
for real. That's hilarious. Somebody got like they got not Robin Thicke but Robin Thin.
Which is even worse because Robin is white.
Crest Love.
And and
Wiggy
and Rob
Smalls.
Robin has been overwhelmingly accepted by the black community.
The Anglo-Saxon. That's funny.
Ugh.
Uh, Quinoa Quali is funny. Gil Scott
Uh,
Opioid is hilarious.
rather
Raheem
than
the
Gil
Frog.
Scott hair. Okay.
A Tribe Called Clan. They got they were yeah, they were light bread Jennings. I'm sorry, light bread Jennings.
And you want to know what's wild? Every last one of them will do business with his ancestors in a heartbeat
Exactly.
and sell out their own people. So I can't.
The
Like
la- the
that's the
last one, the last one was Beige Loaf. That was funny. Beige Loaf.
mm,
I mean,
they
no, the
love
deeper.
going after people.
Well, it's see, people don't want to take. They don't want to have serious conversations. They just want to clown because most
Yeah.
people are going to gravitate to that. To oh, we clowning or they gravitate to that shit all day. Let me put this back on.
And that's
Yeah,
cool.
we gravitate to clowning and making fun and snapping and all that. But then when it's time for like serious intellectual convo
I wonder how many of the
about
people
this,
cracking them jokes was white.
you say what?
I wonder I wonder how many of the people cracking them jokes was white.
Twitter is still mainly a bunch of black folks on there, so you already know it's ain't nothing but bots and blacks.
Ugh. Yeah, I just he felt cool enough to say that. That's the thing. Like he felt cool enough to say that, which means he has been in enough rooms where that has been an acceptable line of conversation for him to have without being checked for it. That's the
I'm gonna
only
look
thing
at
that means. When I see people say wild ass shit out in public that they should know better than to say because it's just off and it's out there, all that lets me know is they've been saying it.
Well,
And
let's blame certain people that were in the Epstein files when it comes to why what they say, like, the people that should be rioting in the streets are not doing it because of this one person. I'm not going to
oh
put it on
yeah.
him, but I'm just saying that they don't fear us like they did, and they figure they can just kind of just talk reckless or say whatever and think because there's no get back. And I'll get into the real deal about that because
I could put a good share of that on the doorstep of Amir Questlove Thompson and his relationship with Jimmy fucking Fallon.
hmm,
Like let's not miss the low the the low level gatekeepers. Let's get them all.
no, hell yeah, no, that's why I said I'm not going to mention the names. I'm about that action. People that are on that type of shit, it's time to get them up out of here. Cancel them. They don't have no sway within the community or the culture because they sold us out a long time ago. And that's what
Yeah.
people need to realize. Like we us as hip hop, we never were about sellout culture. Like Jesse Jackson, let me just say him, or no, not even Jesse Jackson. Let me just say Al Sharpton. Um, this is the type of person that they will put in place, and this guy played the same role. There will be a racial thing within a company, and Al Sharpton is called. Al Sharpton goes and says, "Yeah, we're gonna get down to this. We're gonna get justice." Wop wop boop boop. Al Sharpton goes into a meeting with these people and say, "Oh yeah, yeah, we just need $350,000. We need $3.5 million. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, and then we'll make this go away." That's how the game works, y'all.
Al Sharpton's been doing
There's
that.
never really no justice. They'll have a person like not a Jesse, Al Sharpton come in and do exactly what I just said.
No, what they do is they create a problem. They create a problem for the system with their loud mouth and their rhetoric. And then once the problem gets good and big and it's getting national attention, then they come in and say, "Listen to me, I can make all of this go away. Give me yada 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 yada
Yep,
yada."
that's how they do it. Somebody did that with the Kaepernick situation.
You want to know what I thought? Well, number one, Jay-Z did that with the Kaepernick situation. But the thing that's bothering me
I'm
is
trying
this.
not to say
Yeah, but
that
that's a
camel's
fact.
name.
I hear what you're saying, but everybody knows that that's what happened.
No,
So,
I know. I'm just yeah.
but this is the thing that's really, really, really bothering me. How is nobody seeing that Jamal Bryant is doing the exact same shit right now with Target?
They're all doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. They're all doing it. Target.
Now all of a sudden, Jamal Bryant is sitting there talking about, okay, well, they've met some of our demands, so it's okay to shop at Target again. And it's like, yeah, but who said that they met the demands, and where's the real evidence of that? Or are
And
we going to find out that one of your projects is being privately funded and you're getting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yeah. And they'll spend all that time spend all that energy doing all that versus saying let's organize and let's have an all black store like a Target or
yeah,
supermarkets global
because that would have
national.
been the thing. If you were able to take money away from them, then you should have been able to raise money to start your own.
They're not built like that. That's what I'm saying. These people are boule. Um, yeah, they're put in by these they're boule. They're put in, and boule, for y'all don't know, it's just being advisor to the king, or you got these rich upscale upper class blacks who supposedly speak for all blacks. So when there is a protest or if there's anything that needs to be, you know, talked about,
They be the main
um,
ones selling the color divide while they're sitting there giving it right back to the people that they're complaining from. Like that's their whole job. That's what Boule does. Boule sits there and like anytime you see a black so-called leader talking about the white man and talking about the white this and the white that and the white to the white, and then they go and they fight and they fight for the white against the, and then boom, then they turn around and make a deal with the same white people that screws over the very people that they asked to get up in arms, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but we'll have a deeper conversation about that. I'm gonna wrap in a second. I wanted to end it on this too. Doggy Diamonds. This is a public service announcement to Doggy Diamonds. I saw that he did a
Um,
video and he was talking smack about you. I don't know what your relationship is to him or whatever, but
Wait a minute.
Doggy Diamonds, you need,
You
huh?
watched the video?
No, 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 no. I just saw the uh, thumbnail. I already know where he's going with it, and the
Mm.
only thing that I'm going to say is, um, it's always the light skinned niggas. That's what I'm on. That's
No, the
I'll just
thing
start with
is he's
that.
been off. No, but he's been off YouTube for quite some time. And
Uh
now that
huh.
he's been off YouTube for quite some time, he's looking for as much salacious content and anything that's going to get his name up in the algorithm as fast as possible. And it's sad. It's sad.
Well, looks like he's making fun of the GoFundMe by of your
And that's
GoFundMe
perfectly
by.
that's perfectly
Huh?
fine. He can make fun of it.
Okay, you saying he can make fun of it? All right. I find it interesting because he has it like you're on a blue couch and you got a cup in your hand like you're grifting, and
Oh.
his title is, oh, Jaguar saying, oh, they're after me. Now
Oh wow.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say it like this. You number one, this is exactly what you're talking about in regards to what you were saying. This GoFundMe is for
Yep.
people. You know, you were brave enough to step up and say what you had to say about certain people. Now you got certain people who come out and try to shame or make fun of you and, oh, you're paranoid. I know a person that has PPD, paranoid personality disorder. Jaguar does not have it. This guy is making it seem as if you're someone who's out here just saying all types of stuff. You have
Really?
PPD, and
Really? That's what he's saying?
that's what I'm saying is the title alone. I'm gonna listen to it. The title alone and the damn thumbnail.
Which is
He's
funny.
making light of certain situations, and it's like, come on.
Well, no,
I,
I
you know,
saw am I this or am I an opportunist or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw. And you want to know what's wild? We created that GoFundMe because our people asked us to. This is wild. Like it's just wild.
They're afraid that because regardless to GoFundMe or not, like what's coming after that.
The
That's,
question
I'm
is
not saying
what do any of the interviews that I've done have to do with anything? Like, do you know that somebody actually called Real Life Productions? Well, that's they actually like got it like it's mine. Like that's my platform. That's not my platform.
they called and said what?
Hold on. Somebody had Nikki D talking ish about who? I know Nikki D wasn't talking crazy about me.
Is Nikki D that one content creator? I think I pointed out. I think that was the first one I
Nikki
saw.
D is a failed rapper from the 90s.
Nikki D.
Yeah. So they're trying to really, really, really make this a campaign against me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. That's interesting. You know, I try to give people a lot of grace. But after that interview that he just did with RZA's cousin, he should tread lightly.
Oh yeah, he should. I'm,
He should tread lightly.
yeah. Yeah.
He should tread lightly. It's cool. They want content. Cause see, that's what this is all about. This is all about making it content so that they can make light of it, so that the public won't take what I'm saying seriously. Because what I'm actually doing is attacking the um the culture of what's happening here on YouTube.
Yeah.
They think they're gonna find a way to shame me off of YouTube, or to try to find a way to embarrass me. See, what they're doing is they're going to the GoFundMe and they're seeing who's donating every day. They're looking at
Hmm.
the number, they're seeing whether or not it's rising, how many people live, and they're just going to keep attacking and keep attacking and keep attacking. And this is the issue that I kind of have when it comes to my community. For all of these content creators that are jumping online talking smack about me, how many people from my so-called community are actually making videos to counter that?
Not a lot. I don't even see posts.
No,
I don't see none of that.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm going to have something that's supposed to be my community and people are making videos and people have channels, if we're just going to let them sit there and run down on the algorithm and make 50 videos sitting there making fun of a GoFundMe that this community asked me to start, and I can't get 10 of my own people to go after any of this stuff, then it kind of makes it ridiculous. It kind of makes it ridiculous because you can't say that you believe in something and then not fully support it. But if you expect me to sit here and fight all of these people by myself, like I've been doing, and say that you believe in me, but yet nobody say nothing, because see, what they're doing is they're taking advantage of controlling the narrative in the algorithm.
Right. I
They're
don't think
going
that's what.
to see that they're going to sit here and make video after video after video after video until it goes into Google as
Hmm.
Jaguar Wright tried to scam people with a GoFundMe when there was nothing really wrong. Because see, that's how it's going to print in Google unless there is an alternative narrative, and ain't nobody in my camp doing that. Nobody, or my so-called camp. So I mean, it's just like, I'll fight it. You know, I'm gonna keep and continue to keep fighting for my name. But when it comes to theirs, they all jump on board. If one person makes a video, then everybody that's attached to they shit, they go video for video for video for video for video. And they just sit there and they keep passing their lives and they keep passing their lives. But guess what we're not doing? We're not making video for video for
No.
video for video for video refuting their lies. If every content creator that said that they support me as much as they do, they have a channel and make content and associate themselves with my name, which, you know, whether it helped you or not, I don't know. But what I will say is if you went after each one of these content creators that's talking shit and actually came at them with some facts and challenged them to something, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't be so quick to jump on board. But we got to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out that clown, and I'll do something, and I'll address that. I see that.
Listen to me. He a whole fraud that got ran offline. That's why he been offline for 2 years, because he went too far with his content. These people want to sit around. You want to know the thing that's really bothering me? One of the things that's really bothering me right now, because I was gonna go live earlier before you went live, and see, guess what they did? They started messing with my channel again. So they're trying to find a way to stifle my voice so that they can have full control of this Jaguar Right is a scammer um bullshit, and to
Yeah.
shut me down. And apparently they see that there's nobody around us that's willing to go swinging in these algorithms and fighting against this shit. Like, cuz everybody here knows that Storm Monroe has lied and Storm Monroe has done all of this bullshit. But has anybody made any videos going after Storm Monroe?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not a post. Not a nothing. Nah. And that's why. Well, we talked about him. I'm gonna get back on him. I know
Oh
there's
no,
another
yeah,
clown.
I was about to go back on him today, because at this point in time, I just want to know, of all of the people that reported that Brian McKnight was suing me, has anybody bothered to report the fact that the lawsuit has been dismissed?
Right. No.
Why has nobody reported it? Everybody was so quick to report it that the lawsuit was out there. Oh, matter of fact, Storm Monroe is still talking about it like the lawsuit is still active now.
Yeah, and he mentioned no, he didn't mention the other situation, which has been dismissed as well. That no one talks about. The
Every lawsuit that they attached my name to last year, and turns out they were all fraudulent. Everything has been dismissed, but people keep saying, "Oh, well, she's having legal problems, and this person is suing her, and that person is suing her," but everything has been dismissed. Nobody's reporting that. Why not? Why not? Everybody was so quick to report it when it hit. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, the truth is, the liars, they got big numbers. And for those of us who do not have those kind of numbers, what we have to do is we have to take what little bit of numbers that we have and we have to move together in a force. Otherwise, it's just going to continue. Because see, what they really want me to do is they just want me to quit. They want me to give up. They want me to leave. Like, I want people to realize 2 weeks ago, wasn't none of these people saying my name. Wasn't nobody talking about me at all. Nobody. And now all of a sudden, we post a GoFundMe. I didn't even do an announcement. Ain't that weird? I didn't even do an announcement. I didn't even announce the GoFundMe. All we did was post it. I didn't go live about it. And I did that shit on purpose because I wanted to see how many people were going to come forward to attack it. But hey, there you go. There you go. Blatant fucking lies. And don't nobody want to talk about the truth. Nobody. Okay.
hold on, I'm over here looking at who was this other clown ass ninja? Dale Roy, what is his name? Dale Ray Richardson. Dude's
Yeah, he's a
a
Diddy. He's
goofy,
a Diddy.
cross-eyed.
Yeah, he's a Diddy supporter. They're
Yeah,
just trying to find a way to make money off of my name because ain't no shit out there, and they're all trying to avoid talking about the Epstein files.
you got this clown. I'm just gonna read the comments, but I guess I'll just go back and forth.
No, I think what
Um,
we need to do is we need to just run down on every video and then come back and do a video and run down on every last one of these content creators. I think that's what we need to do.
yep. Well, yeah. Well, then I'm with it. I got it because they're already in my scopes. I'll say something about uh Doggy and this Dale Roy guy, Dale Ray.
He was busy all summer worried about running after he number one, Del Rey, he's a weirdo, wannabe from the music industry. He might as well be he's a lesser version of Choke. No joke.
But that's a version of who?
Choke.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
He's a lesser version of him, and he's a very, very, very faithful Diddy supporter, and he loves going after women. Like his main thing last year was going after Tisa. He was so jealous that Tisa got to be there, and he had to sit in his little podcast room with his
So
records in the background to prove that
I let
he
I left him I left a
worked on a
message and
record.
says, you a grown ass man speaking on some shit you don't know what you talking about. Do better, bro. And then some idiot, and see, this is like you say, our community, right? If you pay attention to these comments, so I don't know who this guy is, but it's a Adam Aguiar. And see, he said the digital pimp. He responded to my comments. I'm about the digital pimp.
He
Only
called
he
you a
was
digital
cool
pimp.
until he let Jaguar take over his channel. So, see, you see,
He
normally
said
I don't.
what?
Look, normally I don't go back and
No,
forth
no.
with
What
nobody.
did
I'm
he
not going to
say?
argue with
No, no. What
nobody.
did he say? Such and such until Jaguar did what?
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I normally don't go back and forth with clowns online because, like I said, what the OG told me, they over there pressing 9-1. They want you to press the other one.
No,
Because
I
soon as
hear
I
what you're
say something
saying.
like,
No, but what I'm saying is that phrase, digital pimp,
yeah, it's from you are that's what I was about to say.
it's who that comes from. See, they
Exactly.
don't be paying attention to the fact. And see, what we need to do is we need to go through all of these comments and we need to line up everybody so people can see the network. Because right now, the only thing I'm really interested in doing is exposing this network. That's it.
Yeah, no, you're right. And yeah, because you're right. Like the phrasings and all that. Okay, but,
They all repeat the same thing over and over and over again. All of them. I tell you one thing. I don't know how much they get paid by Trashy K. I don't know what kind of deal they got in these algorithms, but boy, you got to give it to them. They loyal.
well, listen, the same
They loyal to
account, and
something.
this is why I'm bringing it up because this same account um, said Sean Atwood lawyer said that he needed to remove 90% of his coverage because all of it was lies.
No, Sean Atwood had to remove all of his content because he was up there promoting fake Diddy survivors. Lamisha Fuller, Courtney Burgess, Adria English. And because I was over there, which is why they had me over there to lump me in, all of that. Meanwhile, Sean Atwood been begging me to come and sit with him now for a year. He's got people dropping videos in my comments. He's got people coming to my lives. Oh, Jag, please, please come and sit with me. Fuck out of here. These people are weird. This is a coordinated effort. This is a coordinated effort so they can sit there and stack it up and stack it up and stack it up in the comments, hoping that people, now that my channel is larger, now that there's more people, hoping to run people away from us, hoping to run people away from the content. Because the truth is motherfuckers is scared as shit. They are scared and they should be scared because everything that I said on Pierce Morgan cannot be refuted. Hmm. They worried.
And see, you was feeding into the narrative of of a digital pimp. You just called me Strodell. So
Number one, I didn't call you Strodell. I was just joking with you. I
well,
didn't
don't
feed into that.
I'm offended. So
You're offended?
I'm offended. I'm very offended.
You're
I ain't
offended?
got
Okay.
if you gonna call me that, either I gotta have some hoe heels or I gotta have some pimp shoes on, and I ain't got none of them. So I'm gonna just be offended.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I should just leave.
You ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm joking. Yeah, these people are they're this is a Barnum and Bailey. The last time yeah, I saw a circus was circus in goddamn Vegas. I think this is the internet version of Circus.
No,
That's really
they're
what it
going
is.
out of control. If they're going after the GoFundMe this hard, it's because they're worried. They're worried. And the truth is, this community, if we really are who we say we are, we should give them something to worry about.
I mean, unfortunately, you got a lot of people who are just, like I said, participants. Not, I mean, they're not participants. They're just pedestrians, or they're just sitting back and they're just watching, and they're not really, because in all honesty, this is going to help the next individual who wants to step forward and say something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think people really got to understand this is what it's about. Intimidation. It's an online intimidation
Yes, it
campaign.
is. And you know what? I've been going through this shit for 6 years. 6 years. There are very few people that have been able to withstand what I've gone through. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. They want to try to force me to be crazy. They want to try to force me into this. They want to try to push everyone away from me. Like, I don't think people really understand. Me and you, we really on some you and me against the world shit. We really are. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers is running around calling me an opportunist, and they sitting there talking shit about me, spreading lies with they Cash App posted.
Yeah, make that make sense for real.
No, because I want to go through all of their Cash Apps now. I want to go through all of their Cash Apps. We need to collect every last one of them that's putting up a Cash App, talking all of their shit. I don't know. Maybe it's time to just start reporting, because if they're sitting up there and they're getting paid and they're collecting money to lie on people, then that should be reported as fraud,
No, no,
because
no.
you're
What
actually earning money. You're actually earning money by means of deception.
what needs to happen is these individuals who are doing exactly what you said. That all the cash app just needs to be jotted down, noted, and then when it's time for the investigation side of it, that's it, because it's likely that
Right.
they're getting paid. And when we're talking about stuff in this fashion, wire fraud. So
No, because they all running around receiving Cash Apps to do this bullshit. So it's cool. They think I don't know. Oh, I know. I know Oba too well. Like, this is wild though. You want to sit around and you want to bully? No, I haven't seen that video. I haven't at all. The stuff where people say decent things about me usually don't show up.
oh, Carla said she's sorry. Don't be sorry. I can take a joke. Yeah, I mean, I ain't tripping on it, and I find it funny. It's hilarious. Now, if you start talking about my mom, I'm a ban you. But I can take a joke. I'm just joking though, for real.
No, we try to make light of this shit because honestly, it's stupid. They want to see this community collapse, and they want to see me and you. They want to see me and you at each other's throats.
Well, whoever that one uh whatever that account that said whatever, like I said, we can tie it all back to when they're talking about certain phrases. Because I think digital pimp came from
That's ignorant
who,
opinion.
yeah, that income and discharge, right?
That's ignorant opinion, and the Torrance people, wheelchair boy.
Right. Handyman.
You mean blank man? Sitting in that funky ass chair all day, can't move around, farting all over himself while he's sitting there getting paid.
He
Or should I
lucky I
say
don't do a
played?
he lucky I don't do
They
an
not
AI
even worth it.
video
They not
of
even
how
worth
he
it.
ended up in the wheelchair. Like,
They
remember that
not
scene
even
from
worth.
Boys in
Listen
the
to me.
Hood?
I hear what you're saying, but it's not even worth it, because what they'll say is that you're doing that because somebody else Just did an AI video of me allegedly being arrested in the pool. Like they are literally trying their hardest to
They did
like,
an AI video of you being arrested in a pool.
yeah, the robot. Somebody sent it to me. Trying to get a reaction, trying to start some shit. It's funny. I have never resisted any arrest. Not never at all. You know, people that are innocent don't resist. They trying to get their shit off. This is a coordinated effort. This is a coordinated attack. It's cool. I lie to you not. Before you set up your live, I was trying to go live. And I'm like, oh yeah, they about
Well,
to start their shit up
go ahead
again.
and go ahead. No, go ahead and go live and set it up, and then yeah, I'm here.
No,
This
I'm gonna be
phone got
doing it.
charged, so
I'm gonna be doing it in StreamYard because they're blocking me in the algorithm again.
okay.
They're doing this on purpose. They don't want me in the fight. They want to be able to have total control of the algorithm so that they can spread their lies and their bullshit around. But I think I want to have a conversation with why nobody is reporting on the fact that the Brian McKnight lawsuit has been dismissed and people are still repping it like it's still a thing. It was dismissed. Why are they still talking about it? Nobody gonna say that though. Ain't nobody gonna talk about that. No, they always quick to run to the internet to say something, but don't nobody want to. No update, no nothing, no nothing. No, they just sit around and let people lie
Wait,
on them all fucking day long.
Never Your Angel said something about we talking about what Jay Peterson video where he gave talking about the Jamal Peterson guy.
I don't know who they talking about. Are they talking about Jamil Peterson, him and his wife, the trolls that was trying to set us up, and his wife coming through here, deleting comments and forgot to cloak herself? Yeah, nah. They working on some bullshit. And I think we need to just call everybody out. I think it's time to pull everybody's card. All over a GoFundMe. Wow. Just sounds like people don't want us to be able to raise enough money to defend ourselves. Like, sounds like people.
Well, when you
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you announce anything, that's when the enemy comes. So you see what they do. So imagine all the stuff that yeah,
We
I'm
didn't.
doing it behind the scenes,
We
you doing behind the scenes, and we just announce it.
we didn't announce anything. All we did was post it. That was it. We just posted it up. They're going to do everything they can do to block any and every donation. And that's wild because we're a non-profit organization. Nonprofits raise money all the time. What, we're not allowed to raise money for our nonprofit organization? Like, it's crazy. That's why we're starting a legal defense fund. Not to help represent me in lawsuits that have been dismissed. Ooh, they funny. And you know what? I appreciate anybody who acknowledges my accuracy on the events that has come. I've told everybody what was coming. I told everybody what it was. People wanted to call me a liar. People didn't want to believe me. And you don't even see me sitting around begging for people to acknowledge me. All I'm saying is stop pretending like this shit ain't real. But that's okay, because I got a feeling that what we talked about in the Patreon today, I got a feeling that all of that is going to shake to the front. We going to see how it go, though.
Yvonne asked, you say, would it be going too much out of the way to email the names of people? No, no. Whatever, whatever information you can email will be great.
We need a full research staff. We need a lot of things. I mean, the truth is we do a lot without a lot of help. You know, to be able to go up against what we're going up against the way we're doing it, it's a miracle that we've been able to get done as much as we've been able to get done. You know what? Let me take that back. It hasn't been a miracle. God has made sure.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's that's all it really. That's who it really boils down to.
So I need to get ready to set up a StreamYard.
Okay, well,
When will you have better accessibility to be, you know?
now pretty much, I'm good now. I'm just gonna well, yeah, I'm yeah. Don't I got it now. So
Okay. Well, then I'll get ready to set it up, everybody. Just keep your eyes open. We're gonna be going live over on the Jaguar Right Effect in 30 minutes or less.
yeah, for sure. All right, I've been here long enough, but yeah, we appreciate. Yeah, love JM put in uh the cash app. We appreciate that. You
Thank
get over to
you.
Jags. Get over to Jags website for the GoFundMe, thejaguarright.com, and you know,
Or donate however you see fit, whether or not you want to donate to the cause, whether or not you want to donate to the nonprofit, whether or not you want to donate to the legal defense fund. There are options. There are multiple options. And just so everybody knows, what we're, whatever you're donating now, like whatever, this is an ongoing thing. This is
yeah,
not something. This is not something where we trying to do a money grab for this, that, and the third or the other. No, no. I think we've
it's
proven.
not a smash and grab. It's not one of these because you do have
Mhm.
these people who do that smash and grab type ish.
Well, see, this is the thing that trips me out. When people start accusing people of doing things without any facts behind it, it's usually because that's what they're doing.
That's what they're on exactly.
So, my dad always said to me, anytime somebody's accusing you of doing something that you're not doing, it's because they're doing it. And I've always found that to be true. But yeah, we got some content creators to run down on. And the truth is if they want to sit up here and they want to make our fundraising efforts, if they want to make them content, then okay.
Thank you, Archangel Michael, for putting up something in the chat today. Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you. No. They want to make it content, then let's make it work for us.
Yep.
It's just wow.
Okay.
Wasn't nobody talking about us. I mean, nobody was talking about us. It was crickets. They running their yap now.
All right. All right. Well, let's go on and wrap this thing up. But yeah, we'll be back. I'm here. We'll be back.
All right. See y'all in a few.